Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips, fast, with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, and today is a new day. Today is the day that you begin your podcasting journey. Today is the day that you will begin to be heard. How do you ask? Sign up for Red Circle. I'm telling you, I've been at this podcasting game for 2 years now, and joining Red Circle was one of the best decisions that I ever made. Sign up today for free. How? Just hit the link. You'll thank me later. make sure you check out our boutique, Ambitiously the Boutique. It is on our website. I try to keep things uncomplicated. You can find that on our website. The link is in the description below. Women's, children, jewelry, beauty. We sell it all. You might be looking for a nice gift for your girl, fellas. Go on the website. There's some good stuff on there. Holla at me. Let's go. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. Go check out the boutique. Description above or below. I'll get to that in a second. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this podcast also. But yeah, why that came to mind is because I started analyzing things. I told you I do a lot of self-analysis, right? So I was sitting down, I was having a conversation, I believe with my brother. I had one with my sister and with my brother, but it's certain things that make me, like certain keywords that make me think and go back on reflection of how I could be the greater me, right? My brother right now has a beautiful situation. I'm very happy for him. I can't wait to meet her. Cause she sounds dope. But my sister, with whatever happens with work or whatever, but there is this key aspect where somewhere along the line, we all deal with somebody who's intimidated by us. And not necessarily are we the reason why they're intimidated. They bring the intimidation on themselves sometimes. Because a lot of times we're not, but a lot of times we're not, we're not thinking about what they got going on or what they're thinking about us. But they just have this intimidation in their minds, like, oh, this person is doing this, but you have no clue what they have going on over there. You just, it's assumptions. And you know what they say about assumptions, boo-boo? They make an ass out of you, a whole donkey out of you. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how hard they have to work, what they're going through. You have no clue. You don't know. You just don't know. But because of the envy, because of whatever you're feeling in your hearts, now you have this intimidation factor that you should not fucking have. It's just what it is. So my thing is, like, at this point in time in my life, especially this point in time in my life, because I'm doing all the things that I need to do for me, it might be a slow bubble. That's cool. But I worked hard for it and it's mine. You feel me? It might be a fast bubble and that's cool too. I just don't get too comfortable in that space of thinking that the fast bubble is going to last long. You feel me? The fast bubbles, it's a different element. But at the end of the day, whatever it is that I do, I work hard at what I do and I try to provide for mine. And I have my low moments, but I also have my high moments too. But at the end of the day, I love what the fuck it is that I do. And it is what it is. But to those who are intimidated by that, that sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. Sounds like you need to deal with some things. You got some issues, again, you need to iron out. Not my problem. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. For those who are easily intimidated, I know it's hard, and we all look at everybody and be like, oh, wow, if I had that kind of money, I would be doing this. If I look this kind of way, no, baby, living your you. It's just whatever you got going on, that's for you. And you really need to be able to live in it. As far as relationships, I don't feel like it. I feel like if y'all really for each other, then y'all both understand that y'all trying to build. And so there's no reason for intimidation because you both understand what you're both trying to reach and, and gain. And you'll both have the understanding that sometimes I'm not always going to be on top. That's why I need you to be on top. And sometimes you're not always going to be on top. And this is why I'm here, is to pick up the pieces. It's just what it is. Play chess, not fucking checkers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's what it is. I feel like that makes for the perfect relationship, to be honest. Is understanding that we on the same side of the board, and all the pieces that we have available to us need to work to the best of their abilities. They need to stop all of that other shit from coming in and infiltrating the plot. I'm just saying, we should just be saying checkmate. You feel me? Check and checkmate. That's what we should be saying. Check, checkmate. And that's what we should be like. All the other shit is bullshit. So if you don't have that, you don't really have anything. And that is just my own personal perception. I don't want all of y'all to be thinking y'all gotta be out here, but I'll be having my own views. Excuse me. And y'all know what's messed up? I found the book and I lost it again. The book I needed with all of the changes, but I got them together. I got them in my head, so I don't need the book necessarily, but I would like it because that's where but we'll get to it before changes happen, but I can throw some out. But yeah, chess, not fucking checkers. If you playing checkers, you ain't rock with me. You feel me? It's just what it is. So I want to get to the love really, really quick. I gotta show love. So shout out to anybody that watched this show from the Facebook page, freaking the YouTube page, the Twitch page. Yeah, we had some views from various areas tonight. And I want to just thank you all for the love. Fats, thank you for the love, Boops. I appreciate you. But I want to get into my listening audience because they are not saying, but they're listening to what we got going on over here. And I love you guys and I thank you for all the downloads. Please don't stop. But at the same time, if you get a chance, go check out the YouTube page because then you can see who is speaking to you. I don't know why I keep losing this book. And I'm always losing it during podcast time. And that's just like the weirdest thing. I got y'all. I'm going to break it down. We got another show coming up this week, Fire Friday. And I guarantee you I'm going to have everything together by then. But I'm going to explain some things as we go. But my listening audience, I love you guys so much because you guys just come back, catch the next download. Like this quarter, this winter quarter, I promise you, like, it's looking lovely. And so I want to show big love to all of my peoples. But I got to do my top 6 first because they download the most. And I appreciate them so much for doing so. The United States, France, Germany, India, the UK, and Belgium. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Those are my top 6. You want to get into the top 6, then you need to do what the hell it is that they do to get to the top 6. What they do is they download. And it's visual. I can see what they are doing. Yes. So you need to do what they do. But I love all of you equally though. Across the board, I need y'all to know the love is equal. They just the people that do it the most. So I give them the love first. But I want to get to all the other people that show me love as well. And I'm going to leave them out. Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, South Africa, Spain, Philippines, Australia, Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, Hong Kong, Kenya, Russia, Switzerland, Austria, Turkey. We gonna hold it down. We're gonna hold it down, baby. Hold up. Let me see if I can get this on here real quick though, because yeah, I like to use it from the most updated standpoint. Hold on. I got y'all though, man. I got y'all. And but yeah, man, the love is real, and I don't ever want to get. Okay, here we go. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody on the list. And I gotta get it while the getting is good, because this one particular site I'm going to download tonight to just make sure that I don't miss nothing, but it's shutting down. And it made me so sad, but it's okay. It's okay. But they shutting down. So right now I can still see what's going on, but I need to make sure I download the downloads for me. Okay, so okay. So the China, thank you for the love. Hong Kong, thank you for the love. Um, hold on. Another one. Poland, thank you for the love. Um, Tunisia, thank you for the love. Venezuela, thank you for the love. Hi, babies. Y'all popping. I'm going to revise my list because things are changing and I had to move some things around. But thank you for the love, boobs. Oh my gosh, you guys are extraordinary. Hold on. Got some more love coming through. I just needed and some added downloads. I just needed to get where I needed to be. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, I said all of these. I'm gonna do it like this. Let's see what we can do on the love tip. Love bugs. I love you so much. There are some people that always come back. I just wanted to do all times, but there are some people that always come back, and so like they're kind of like in my vocabulary to say. And there's some people that come in temporary, and it's like, do I like it? Do I not? But trust me, it gets deep. So on this list, I have Nigeria. I have to show love to Nigeria. I think I mentioned everybody else on this list. There are many, many countries that show us love right now. And like I said, we're revising some things. Some things are happening with our situation. Sometimes you got to regroup, and that's cool with me. But I got hot out of here. But sometimes there are things, revisions that happen, certain sites shut down that you may use. I'm still good. I'm still everywhere, bookie boo. But the point is, sometimes you have to revise some things. Just like right now, when it comes down to this podcast, there are some changes that's going to happen. The only live show that I'm going to do from now on is Media Mondays. The rest will be pre-recorded. Not all of our shows will be free. Some of them you will have to get a subscription to hear what's going on. It's just how it's working right now. I'm not a cheap date, honey. So come through and join the membership. Subscription or membership, whatever the situation you decide on. There will be a lot more content, a lot of exclusive content that you won't be able to get unless you become a member or you are a subscriber. There is a new segment coming through. It's called Hood History, and that's a situation where I will be breaking down little historical moments through time, but in the best way that I know how to talk about it, and that's hood terminology, baby. That's what I do. So Hood History is coming January the 21st. We're working on our first episode now so we can get a conciseness of how we want to run that segment. But it's coming, Hood History. I'm going to do it the way I do it. And we're going to talk about all kinds of things. I'm starting with Baltimore first because there's a lot of misconceptions about the city, and I feel like they need to be cleared up. So that's what it is. But yeah, big love to all of my peoples. Please, you have no clue what I'm working on, and I'm working on new things for you. Also, we will be having a new channel up February. Well, maybe February. Well, let's say March the 1st. We'll have a new situation popping. I will be sharing the link as we go, and I will have something, a promo coming up really soon to tell y'all more about the situation. But view it. A new situation. It's Web 3.0. I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. I feel like we should talk about View It because a lot of my work is about to be on there. It's Get Money time, and this is an opportunity beyond Facebook, YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, we're doing that next. So what time is it? Okay. Let me say the things I need to say before I get out of here. But it's a lot of changes coming. So just listen up and stay alert and understand that the changes. Because I don't want y'all saying later on, well, she didn't tell me. I absolutely the fuck did. You didn't listen. Get out of here. So if you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Yes. You can always comment, call in, text 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828, or you can ask me to drop the link, but only if you're going to be on your best behavior, because I don't want to have to get into my lioness stage. She's vicious. She's a whole nother monster. I'm gonna drop a little early tonight, just so you know, but she ain't to be played with. So you come up here with some nonsense, I'm gonna rip into your ass. Any videos that I play on this podcast, I generally don't play them Monday and Wednesday, but Fire Fridays I do. So check out the videos, show love, and all that. But know that those videos that I play them because I had permission to play them. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Once again, that's the free way to support this show. It's free. It's a free way. Let's get it. Support. Show love. Support. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. You can find a boutique there. You can find merch there. The magazine is there. It's just lots of things for you to get into other than just this podcast. It's very important that you check out www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. You'll figure it out when you get over. You'll see why I say that when you get over there. If you would like to donate to these ventures that we have going on, $, capital LURLUCIDITY, $, capital LURLUCIDITY, Lord Lucidity. Yeah, I explained it before. I can explain it again this year sometime. Not tonight though. And we are streaming on all streaming platforms. And like, if you missed a portion of the show, you want to go back and listen, go to YouTube. You can go to Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. You can go just about anywhere, iHeartRadio, and check it out. Like, you can do that. So definitely go back, catch the playback on one of those platforms. Yeah, I think I said everything I had to say. So, first and foremost, be safe. Mental health is real, and if you need a moment, you need some help, then say it so that people will understand what you got going on. Mind your fucking business. Come here, Media Mondays. Generally, I tell everybody's business. Sometimes on Wet and White Wednesday, tonight was not the night for that. I just wanted to talk about intimidation and why people shouldn't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated just because she's strong and around. Don't be intimidated by any of that. But this is my advice. But mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. Some business you need to leave alone. The good business I tell. So come here, Media Mondays. On Wet and White Wednesdays, we get into the adult conversation. We talk about it. It's very important that we talk about it and get into some things, and so we do. And then Fire Fridays, it's all about the love of the music. I just dibble and dabble in other people's business that day, but it's more so about the music. But mind your business. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Support your babies. Tell them that they are the greatest of all times, the GOAT. They need that encouragement. If they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, janitor, or whatever else they do over there in NASCAR. I don't know. I don't work for NASCAR. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, secretary, janitor, whatever it is that they do over there in NASA. But if that's their dream, encourage them to work for NASA for sure. If they work for NASA, they get some papers, so stop playing with them. But encourage them. Tell them they're amazing. These kids need that in this day and age. And so I feel like that's very important to incorporate in there. their day-to-day lives, their growth. And last but not least, stay in your fucking lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, because I already told you you're going to get this. You don't want her. You want her. She's sweet, cute, and cuddly and all that good stuff. That's what you want. Or at least her. Because if I'm purring, I'm happy. But listen, stay in your lane. Because what usually happens is a collision, and nobody needs that. Who the hell needs that? Nobody needs that. So stay in your fucking lane. I'm just saying, stay in your lane. But with that being said, I love you guys. You guys are extraordinary. Thank you for those who dropped comments tonight, man. I love you for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you to everybody that downloads this podcast. Thank you to people that come through to view the podcast. I love you all. I do. I love you all. So with that being said, I gotta get out of here, but be safe, be positive, be peaceful. Good night.